Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
Do more with your new GUT Credit Union Visa debit card, which gives you access to your cash at any Connex or Visa certified ATMs locally and internationally. Make your payments with a tap of your card using the contactless feature and have the freedom to make purchases locally, online, or overseas whenever you travel anywhere Visa is accepted. Experience the enhanced security fraud protection through the Visa chip technology. If you don't have your new GUT Credit Union Visa International debit card, speak to any one of our representatives today to do more. Your new GUT Credit Union Visa International debit card, a smarter way to access your cash. More smart, more secure.
This is the GBN Television News for today, Thursday, May 19th, 2022. I am Beverly Telesford.
And I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. In the headlines, Prime Minister Mitchell appeals for opposition leader Tobias Clement to return to the new National Party, while the National Democratic Congress seeks to make generational changes.
Telescope resident grabs attention with an innovative creation.
Grenada records new COVID-related death as cases continue to increase.
Regionally, sixth wave of COVID-19 in St. Lucia brings increased risk of reinfections.
Internationally, health officials in the United States making moves to stop the spread of monkeypox.
And coming up in sports, Top Strikers Sports Club take on Marlon Glean Fun City, while Jet Setters Sports Club showdown against the Sprang QPR as the National Netball Games continue. We'll have the details after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
The Grenada Broadcasting Network Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell has appealed to opposition leader Tobias Clement to return to the fold of the new National Party. Cherry and Blackman Stephen reports.
They want to make me cry for me brother. They want to make me cry.
Political leader and caretaker for the new National Party, St. George Northwest constituency, Dr. Keith Mitchell, brought his election campaign home to Mount Morris Wednesday night, dubbed his One for the Road campaign to Election Day, June 23, 2022. But his most memorable moment on the podium was his cry call made for former member of the party, Tobias Clement.
And once the hostile takeover was complete, when he took over that party, promises made did not matter. Whether it was the promises he made to Persuader, to Toby, poor Toby. Toby, come back home. We want you home, Toby. We're sorry for you, Toby. Come home, Toby.
Dr. Mitchell alleged that the NDC made promises to people but did not live up to their words.
See how they treat Kato, Brother Ali Dowden, they just drop him by the wayside. Sisters and brothers, if they can't keep a simple promise to their friends, do you think they will keep a promise, them pie in the sky promises to you and me? Well, Grenadian politics is not in the stock exchange. Here, we We do not trade votes. We campaign for votes. We work for them. We earn them through connections we have had with people.
Clement crossed the floor on April the 14th, 2020, after some uneasiness in the party. He served successfully as the NNP candidate for the 2013 and 2018 general elections to become a member of parliament without ministerial portfolio for St. George's North East constituency, and that was until he resigned from the party in December of 2019.
I do not think our constitution speaks to recalling MPs like that. We do have at least 3 years to go, and I will also consider being leader of the opposition.
Wish him the best of luck. He's a good little fella. I hope he does well. Any other undertaking that he has.
Will Tobias Clement accept the plea and return? Attempts to get a response from Mr. Clement were unsuccessful. However, while the plea was taking place in Mount Morris, the National Democratic Congress was in the rural parish of St. Andrew, garnering support to bring about generational change. NDC Town Hall meeting took place Wednesday night in St. Andrew Northwest with caretaker Gloria Thomas. Political leader of the National Democratic Congress, Deacon Mitchell, will not be daunted as he forges ahead with his election campaign.
When I'm in the streets, I never ask people who they voted for. I never ask people whether they're NP or whether they're NDC. You have Grenadian? I'm asking you to vote for me. I don't care how you voted in the past, who you voted for. That's not the business. What I want to know is who you're voting for on the 23rd of June, 2022. And I've said this, and I'm saying it to all of our NDC supporters. Don't tell me who's NNP. I'm going in the house, same strength. I'm knocking on the door, same strength, and I'm speaking to them, same strength.
The NDC leader was responding to questions and concerns about unity amidst the political division seen in Grenada. He said his stance is not about party politics.
If you are satisfied with the state of Grenada, then you don't need to hear from me. But if you're not satisfied with the state of Grenada, and I'm sure there are many Grenadians who know Grenada deserves and can do better for the future, then on the 23rd of June, you have a decision to make, as I said. More of the same, or get on the change agenda, get on the let's move Grenada forward agenda.
Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Thursday saw the relaunch of an after-school program geared toward assisting students of primary and secondary schools. The program gives students the opportunity to enhance their learning outside of the classroom. Chrislina John has this report.
Elvis Lewis, after-school administrator for the Mount Garva Foundation, says the program has been in existence for over 25 years. He said there are about 35 children presently in the program. Mount Garva, he explained, is the abbreviation for Moncton Grandans Valley Foundation.
The program focuses on math and English curriculum designed to help the kids with their homework. We also use one of the days to work on arts and craft and maybe drama and some other life skills. We focus on kids who are moving on to do their CPAs. We do special classes for them. Trying to make the program as interestingly and fun as possible so that it's not a boring experience coming from a classroom all day.
The program is sponsored by the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission and Flow Grenada.
And we've had a lot of work done to the center. We've had new computers donated to us to NTRC, one of our sponsors. Flow is also an active partner in the program by donating a free internet service to the foundation. We have a lot of individual volunteers and business owners in the community.
Louis says for him is giving back to his community and the youth who are the future of Grenada. Lyndon Telesford, a TICT specialist at the NTRC, says the foundation reached out to them for support.
So we are very much happy to have partnered partnered with them again to provide replacement devices and a security system so that they can adequately monitor the assets that have been donated to them. Combined, including the security system and computers, we would have donated just over 32,000 EC dollars on the center to replace the computers and security system.
Telesford explained how they are able to facilitate support for groups such as the elderly, people with disability, and agencies that support public interest.
Most people would know the NTRC as the agency responsible for the regulation of the telecommunication sector. However, one of the programs, if I may, that we have under the umbrella of the NTRC is something called the Universal Service Fund. And the mandate of the Universal Service Fund, or USF for short, is essentially to support persons in unserved and underserved communities as it relates to access to technologies and information communication services.
A clarion call goes out to members of the public who wishes to volunteer a few hours of their time to contact the Foundation's administrator, Elvis Lewis, at telephone number 437-421-9909. Chrislina John, GBN News.
Well, in an attempt to develop his business and trade, a St. Andrew resident, Telescope specifically, came up with an innovative product that appears to have caught the interest of a few people in his parish. Rena Thomas is going to tell us about that.
Emmanuel Williams of Telescope St. Andrews says after things went slow on his job, he decided to learn a skill that will put food on the table. 5 years invested into his trade of making baking pans, graters, and other traditional items is now starting to bear fruit. In recent months, Williams wanted to make his business different from the rest by making diversified items that will make his business stand out. His latest products seem to have done just that.
Invention. This is the scoop. You understand? This is for the house, for cleaning your house. That's for sweeping your rubbish and so on in your house and everything. The price is $25. I also buy these screws and rivet. I will buy all these things and then, just to make it strong for durable. And the smaller one is just for like your dust. To dust your table and your desk and so on, Yeah, this is $20. It have something to put your coals, You don't have to put your own coal pot. So I already made something to put your coals in. So you just put your coals, you heat it up, you light your coals, and when it start to catch and everything, you just put it inside there.
The tradesman explains that it took lots of practice to get it right. He said he has seen some improvement in his sales.
Yes, I see a little improvement, Because people like different things, different stuff and so on. Well, sales, business is a kind of thing because business just go high and it just drop low. So when I stand in and between, I just get a little sale and so on, So I fluctuate, Yeah.
Williams is now working on new ideas, and though he did not reveal what they were, he said we may soon see them on the market.
Well, I have one or two little things in mind, but I'd rather bring it out, I would rather bring it out than just tell you what I have in mind. So it's better if I bring it out, I have it in mind there, I call that my pipeline. I have it in the pipeline, so when I'm ready, I just go bring it out and everybody go see what I have, and so on. Well, I get little ideas here and there, but I choose what I want from the ideas, Because I don't really take people's ideas and just go about doing things, I choose from the ideas, and I choose the one that suit me, that will generate my things good.
Emmanuel explains that he leaves some of his products in Grenville at times and also takes orders. He can be contacted on 536-0930. For GBN News, I am Rena Thomas reporting.
Well done. This is Network News. Still to come from us. Grenada records another COVID-related death as cases continue to increase. We'll be back.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think of Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Grenlec Community Partnership Initiative.
Leicester is the main fishing village in Carriacou, and we have lost a big part of the reef system around Carriacou over the years. The Grenlec funding will target relocating by rock structures, and a lot of the reefs that we have lost we can replace. So I think we're really grateful and thankful to Grenlec for coming through with that funding for us.
Grenlec, energizing our community.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sun Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Grenada, get ready for one powerful night of worship, song, and praise as Kenroy Holdings presents Sinach. Sinach live in worship at the Grenada National Stadium. Sunday, June 5th, starting time 8 p.m. along with special guest artists from South Africa, Benny Mwepu, and worshipper Brandon Finch from New York. Dress code all white. Early bird specials $60. VIP early bird ticket specials $250. Special fares for churches are available. All churches and denominations are invited. Let us all come together for a night of prayer and worship unto God as we thank God for his mercies towards us and our nation. For more information, contact 419-3645. Sunday, June 5th, Grenada National Stadium. Sinach, Benny Mwepu, and Brandon Finch.
Please be advised that our office has been relocated to Steele's Commercial Complex, Grand Anse, St. George. We at CGI, Consumers Guarantee Insurance Company Limited, look forward to serving you at our new location. Call us on telephone number 440-0217 or visit our website www.insurecgi.com.
My name is Trisha Maras. I am a proud member of the Ariza Credit Union. I chose to become a member of the Ariza Credit Union because I got some financial advice from a former boss who is a member of the financial institution, and that was the best decision of my life I made. What I like most about the Ariza Credit Union is the courteousness from the staff, the low interest rates, and the pension plan. How has Ariza helped me over the years? I had 2 dreams in this life. One is to sending my daughter off to university, and the other is achieving my dream home. So if Ariza can transform my life, it can transform yours. So if you're not yet a member of the Ariza Credit Union, come on down and be a member. Happy anniversary to the Ariza Credit Union. And thank you for the 75 years of transforming our lives.
Please be advised that our office has been relocated to Steele's Commercial Complex, Grandance, St. George. We at CGI, Consumers Guarantee Insurance Company Limited, look forward to serving you at our new location. Call us on telephone number 440-0217 or visit our website www.insurecgi.com. The most anticipated family fun-filled event on the GBN calendar is back. The Maggie King of the Grill. Join us on June 4th at Montrouge. Be part of the culinary masterpiece as the best grillers on island compete for the coveted title of the Maggie King of the Grill. Think you have what it takes? Be part of the action. June 4th. Book your spot. If not, step away from the grill if you can't handle the heat. Maggie King of the Grill is sponsored by Maggie, Matook's Barbecue Sauce, Rubis, Dasani Water, Calico Shopping Center, Duty Free Caribbean, and Siesta Hotel.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back to the news at 7. Another COVID-related death has been recorded as the number of cases on island continues to increase. Rena Perry-Thomas tells us more in this report.
Grenada's active COVID-19 cases amount to 1,241, as revealed by the Ministry of Health's dashboard, and the numbers are expected to grow in the coming days. The dashboard, which was published on May 18th, shows that out of 682 tests done, 142 were positive, bringing out the test positive rate at 20.8%. 5 persons are presently hospitalized, with 2 critically ill, 2 severely ill, and 1 moderately ill, with 1 death and 270 recoveries. Medical Director Taisha Donald explained that the recent COVID-19 death is a female with underlying conditions.
It is a female person, and that person did have underlying conditions. But we, of course, I want to say that we really want persons to understand that I hear a lot of persons saying, oh, this one is just mild, this one is just like a little cold. It is a little cold, but it can cause, mortality, can cause fatality in the case of someone who gets severely ill. And again, the persons who, are likely to get severely ill are the ones who have underlying conditions and who are elderly.
On April 4th, 2022, government removed the mandate to practice all COVID-19 protocols, but advised Grenadians to protect themselves. At the moment, Grenada is far from its herd immunity rate, as only 33.9% of the population is fully vaccinated, 4.6% partially vaccinated, and 5.7% took their booster shot. Dr. Donald is once again appealing to Grenadians to adhere to the protocols that will save their lives and the lives of their loved ones, especially now with the oncoming general election and the carnival season.
Between now and August, we are in both election and carnival season. There will be quite a number of events coming up. And of course, we want persons to learn how to live with COVID. We want you to go out. We want you to enjoy yourself. But at the same time, we want you to remember that COVID is still out there. All right, it's still there. It's still causing infections. It's still causing severe infections. We're still having persons hospitalized for this virus, and we're still having persons who would have passed because of this virus. So we just want to remind you that, please, we want everybody to stay as safe as is possible. Keep your hands clean.
The doctor also commended the parents on island who took the time out to teach the children good hygiene practices, but remind them not to send their children to school if they have any signs of cold or the virus to put other families at risk. Since the initial outbreak of the virus in Grenada, 70,061 active cases have been recorded, with 222 deaths and 15,597 recoveries. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
Medical Director Dr. Taisha Donald is urging people who have underlying conditions to take better care of their health. She explained that more people are becoming sick because they are not taking their prescribed medication on time or even at all. She warned that failure to follow medical orders with use of medication can place people in more danger, as it can lead to fatalities if they contract the coronavirus.
Persons with the underlying conditions, always remember that you are the persons at risk of having COVID-19, but having it more severe than other persons. So you are the persons, you are the group that we always advocate that you try to be, get vaccinated, get your booster shots, so that you can strengthen your immune system so that you can fight this virus off. Take your medication. There's nothing like a little sugar and a little pressure. It's a lot, because persons in Grenada, we, traditionally we have this thing where I have a little sugar, just a little sugar and a little pressure, but there's nothing little about these conditions. They're great,
Well, according to Dr. Donald, another key issue that needs to be addressed is proper diet.
Of course, we want persons too. The main thing is making sure that we maintain healthy lifestyles. Because, of course, if you are well, if you're drinking enough water, you're eating a balanced diet, having enough fruit, eating, traditionally in the Caribbean, we like our stew chicken and our rice, our stew chicken and our provisions. But let's try and make the plates colorful. Yeah, let's make the place colorful so we get all our vitamins, our minerals, everything in to help protect us against this virus.
All right, so with the lineup of social activities for the upcoming general elections and Carnival, Dr. Donald is urging Grenadians to remember the elderly and other family members who are sick, adding that they must wear their masks and sanitize, if not for themselves, but for their loved ones.
Moving now to more news. Healthy men building a healthy nation. The theme guiding a men's health fair geared towards addressing the health issues men face. We hear more in this week's GBN Health compliments Gittins Healthcare.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Beverly, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Men's health. I guess it's one of the bane of our whole healthcare system. Our men, we know, have not been looking after themselves as well as they can, as well as they should. Historically, men do not access services as much as women do. And often by the time most men come to the services, they're really very ill and very little can be done.
Men's health comes under the microscope. The numbers are alarming. That's according to medical doctor Sonia Nixon when looking at the mortality rate among both genders. She says men are not as keen on getting medical checks on a regular basis as perhaps females do.
Looking at the data for mortality, death by our men in, I think it was last year. And it's frightening because of the 10 top causes of death, men lead. Cardiovascular, I think, is the number one. And especially if you look at things like ischemic heart disease, which is not enough circulation in the heart itself, leading to death. So like heart attacks. Whereas we had 46 women, 84 men died of ischemic heart disease.
The medical doctor noted that men also lead in cancer deaths, primarily prostate cancer, which can be detected at an early stage and treated through early screening. Our men, she reminds, are the heads of households and needs to be healthy to perform their duties as breadwinners. Dr. Nixon believes men do need support from their partners or even man-to-man discussions, a space where they are comfortable. Dr. Nixon speaks of a health fair organized for men.
This is men. This is talking about men's issues. What are we going to do? Usual screening for hypertension, diabetes, make sure your weight. Get interviewed, like, do you smoke, do you drink, do you have any illnesses, what you're taking, blah, blah, blah. Have nutrition discussions, which is very important. Nutrition in preserving wellness, because we're really talking about making our men well. Have what we want to call our man cave, a place where for men, I'm not even going to go in there. I kid you not. It's a place where the man cave is a place where men will deal with men's issues like erectile dysfunction, issues like suicide and depression, issues like prostate cancer, prostate health in general. What happens?
It forms part of the Presentation Brothers College 75th anniversary celebrations. It takes place this Saturday at the Ariza Car Park in St. George's from 9 a.m. All men and boys are invited to get themselves checked. Christina John, GBN News.
We now turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media.
GBN Social Buzz is reaching beyond the local platform to share with you what's trending on social media. We browse the World Wide Web and bring to you the topics inciting the most reaction and debate among users. A recent report aired by the GBN revealed that weapons were confiscated from students of a secondary school on the western side of the island.
Police confiscated a cutlass from a student outside a secondary school compound on the western side of the island on Tuesday. According to a police report, another student was also found with a screwdriver. Officers attached to the Western Division spoke to the students about their conduct and the consequences of their actions. They were admonished to exercise better judgment and refrain from violent behaviors.
Our viewers and listeners took to the comment section to share their concerns on the matter. The following views are of members of the public and not necessarily of the GBN. Kenroy said, some of these children are coming from abusive homes and are experiencing serious depression. Some experience in the victimization of parents in the workplace. Some experience bullying in school, etc. and think that using a weapon is the answer. Some of these kids need immediate intervention in order to help reach their full potential. Finding out or attacking the causes and help is the perfect way to proceed. Giving up on them is not the answer. John said, hold the guardians or parents accountable. After all, children must behave as children, and since they are not adults, there must be someone responsible for their upkeep, and that individual or individuals must ensure these kids keep in line with what's expected of them, unless they're doing farming practicals. Karen said, I think we should hear the stories from the students before we make judgment. Not only that, we are also degrading the parents of these kids. I think they need serious counseling and monitoring to make sure that this does not happen again. Put yourself in the situation as a parent, or rather, say your child. How would you like the public to deal with the matter? Noah said, a general lack of respect for human life and the rule of law, corruption, and lack of leadership by those in authority. Trajan said, parents monitor your children? Do you think parents have any control over these young men and women you call children nowadays? Besides, the young men and women who attend school nowadays are grown-ups. They're not children, and they should and deserve to be treated as adults when found guilty of any crime, as they have no respect whatsoever for their elders. These young men and women you consider to be children does everything more than an adult will do. Children should respect their parents. These young adults don't. Gwyneth said, close the school and let these children go and work a bush, plant some yam and thing. Because if these type of cutlass they are taking to school, they are not going to learn, they are going to war, just wasting parents and teachers' time. That's what's buzzing tonight. We encourage you, our viewers and listeners, to submit your think pieces on trending topics locally, regionally, and internationally via our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Continue to share your thoughts and concerns with us on our social media platforms.
National team launched to combat cybersecurity. We'll tell you more about that when we come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, 21st May, Victoria Park, Grenville comes alive with the semi-finals of the Pure Grenada Cup. From 6 p.m., Game 1, St. George's Royal Cannons versus St. Mark's Western Stars. And in Game 2, St. Patrick's Crown City Strikers versus St. Andrew's Big Parish Stars. Then after the games, we move stateside as we welcome the new sensation from Jamaica, Nation Boss. And from Grenada, Madlock, Brighter Star, Kate Chapo, and the Fiery Night Band. Admission $25. The semi-finals of the Pure Grenada Cup, Saturday, 21st May, Victoria Park, Grenville. Nation Boss. Don't miss it. This is why we not like humans. Saturday, May 28th, Flavors Entertainment presents Flavors of Calypso and Extempo. Featuring live from Trinidad, the reigning Calypso monarch, Terry Lyons. Also from Trinidad, reigning Extempo king, Brian London, as he comes up against Powder and Papa. Presented by and performing live, the big band, Sour Serpent, the ever-threatening Big Shay, Beast, Scholar, Woodsman Kelly, Cox, Smallies, Teacher Eddie, and more. All backed by the Hitwave Band, hosted by Lester. Admission $50 to get your tickets now from all popular ticket locations nationwide. Flavors of Calypso, Saturday, May 28th. Spice Basket, Calypso is back. Sponsors: Playway, Coca-Cola, Dasani Water, Ken Flav Brokerage, First Class Mufflers, Mitchell's Pharmacy, GBN Radio and TV, Innovative Shipping, McIntyre Brothers, Party Shipping, Dickon Mitchell, and Digicel.
Hey man, when we come online, you only juking up the phone.
Yeah boy, now as I say, they have an app. I can't find it. I check Play Store. I do a Google search. I can't find it. Man, I get fed up, man.
Nah man, because you look in the wrong place. The app is web-based. You access it via your web browser, right? You can add it to your home screen or your desktop, like any regular app. Watch, look, I have it on my phone, right? And you can access it or add it to any device, your computer, your tablet, any device.
Well, how am I doing that and I can't find it?
All you have to do is open your browser, right? And type mobile.nawasa.gd. And voila, you see?
Just so?
Yes, and you can download it or access it via the web. Once you have a reliable internet connection, right, you can run the app anywhere, anytime.
So, how I adding that to my home screen?
You click on those three dots, right, or your web browser setting, and look for the option to install app or add to home screen. Easy peasy. The Nawasa app is versatile, fast-paced, and always up to date because it's web-based. Once a change is made to the app, it updates automatically, no hassle.
Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Grenada Conference of Seventh-day Adventists presents the Bible Speaks Empowerment Series with international evangelist and motivational speaker, Pastor Marvin Smith. Join us for this life-changing series starting Saturday, Saturday, 21st of May, and continuing nightly at Maribor Seventh-day Adventist Church in St. Andrews. Come experience powerful preaching and practical solution to life's challenges from the Word of God. This dynamic series will also be streamed live at 7 p.m. nightly on Mission Life GND via YouTube and Facebook. Connect with us. It will be pure awesomeness.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Grenada's cyber environment is now safer with the launch of CSIRT. Find out more about CSIRT in this report.
The National Cybersecurity Incident Response Team, CSIRT, has been in operation for some time, but was officially launched today. The theme, Securing Grenada's Digital Future, Protecting Grenadian Citizens and Businesses Online, speaks to the purpose of the CSIRT. A Computer Security Incident Response Team, or CSIRT, is a group of IT professionals that provide services and support surrounding the assessment, management, and prevention of cybersecurity-related emergencies, as well as coordination of incident response efforts. IT officer in the Department of ICT, Jervis Dabrio, spoke of the challenges Grenadians are faced with regarding cyber security.
Messages informing you that you've won thousands of dollars, inviting you to invest in ventures you may not have even known existed. These are some of the things that are happening to us and to our people. From AI-powered attacks to identity theft, data breaches, phishing in all its forms, and then you have ransomware. The cyber threat landscape has grown considerably over the past 2 years, and the pandemic has helped to a certain extent.
Dabrio says Grenadians have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last 4 years to cybercrime.
Cyber threat landscape has evolved and continues to evolve. And as a nation, we need to ensure that our people and our infrastructure, cyber and otherwise, as we say locally, they are up to scratch. According to the FIU, the Financial Intelligence Unit, Grenadians have lost approximately $300,000 between 2018 and today.
Jennifer Britton, CARICOM Secretariat Deputy Program Manager for ICT Development, gave a regional perspective of CSIRT.
And it's certainly a critical and alarming marker in modern day history for us. Events such as these emphasize the necessity of us being here today and the need to continue to collaborate and share to protect and to preserve the economies of our beloved countries. COVID-19 has also reinforced the role and prominence of digital technologies in our everyday life, and as a result, cybersecurity is becoming a crucial element for leaders around the world and is viewed as the backbone of successful digital transformation.
Time now to take a peek through the GBN ISO lens.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISO is brought to you by ClearVision. Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Our citizen journalist tonight captured photographs of an owl, which he said seems to be injured due to its inability to fly. Our ISO reporter said he got up this morning and found the little guy just hanging around in his veranda. It is a common superstition belief in many countries to associate owls with wisdom, wealth, death, or healing. The mysterious demeanor this bird carries makes it even more intriguing for people to attach a very interesting story to its visit. Have you had any encounters with an owl? Share your story in the comments or send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
This is Network News. The weather and the sports news up next.
The following is a paid broadcast. The views expressed are those of the speaker and not of the Grenada Broadcasting Network.
We have given tourism its try, and it did not give sustained prosperity. Renaissance demands that the youth budget be given to our culture immediately. Import 10,000 cows and put them in Isle of Roon and establish a dairy in Pittymarknick to sustain all dairy produce. Import 10,000 pigs and put them in Carriacou, where ham, bacon, and sausages will be made. All idle land should be used for cocoa and sugarcane. Put a sugar refinery in Leverett. Immediately, prosperity will visit the country.
The proceeding was a paid broadcast. The views expressed were those of the speaker and not of the Grenada Broadcasting Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, 21st May, Victoria Park, Grenville comes alive with the semi-finals of the Pure Grenada Cup. From 6 p.m., Game 1, St. George's Royal Cannons versus St. Mark's Western Stars. And in Game 2, St. Patrick's Crown City Strikers versus St. Andrew's Big Parish Stars. Then after the games, we move stateside as we welcome the new sensation from Jamaica, Nation Boss. And from Grenada, Madlock, Brighter Star, K-Chapo, and the Fiery Night Band. Admission $25. The semi-finals of the Pure Grenada Cup. Saturday, 21st May, Victoria Park, Grenville. Nation Boss. Don't miss it. This is why we not like humans, no.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Let's start the new year on a high, a detox high, because it's detox time again at Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Check out our many detox packages starting from $100 or get 15% off on colonic irrigation therapy. Detoxing can help with liver and blood cleansing, weight loss, constipation, acid reflux, kidney stones, heavy metal removal, gas and bloating, and more. Call or WhatsApp us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. Ask about our delivery options. Visit us now. Bruce Street Mall, store number 1208, or Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. Our opening hours are Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Detox your way to health. These specials ends on March 31st or while stocks last.
Introducing Color by Sissons. 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 Color by Sissons.
Keeping an eye on the weather. This is GBN. We've got you covered.
Weather for Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique valid for tonight and the following 3 days. Weather tonight, mostly fair, hazy and windy, with few light isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature, 25.5 degrees Celsius. There's a warning, moderate dense haze. Wind east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open water. A small craft advisory remains in effect. Tides low at 12:30 a.m., high at 6:30 a.m. Sunrise tomorrow morning, 5:43. The weather on Friday, May 20, generally fair, windy and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times, with few brief isolated showers. On Saturday, May 21, partly cloudy, hazy and windy, with light, brief nighttime showers. And on Sunday, May 22, partly cloudy, hazy and windy, with few brief morning showers, increasing in cloudiness overnight, with a medium chance of light to moderate showers. That's the weather. Good evening, sporting fans. National netball games continue this evening. The following games are carded to commence at 6:30 at the Tanti Netball Court. In Game 1, the Top Strikers Sports Club take on the Marlon Glean Fun City in the A Division on Court 2, while the Jet Setters Sports Club showdown against the Sprang QPR Male Division in Game 2. That game plays simultaneously on Court 1. Well, out-of-favoured test opener Kieran Powell wasted no little time in grabbing the attention of selectors as he punched an 8th first-class 100 on the opening day of the third round of the regional 4-day West Indies Championship on Wednesday. The 32-year-old struck 139 as Leeward Islands Hurricanes powered their way to 308 for 7 against Trinidad and Tobago Red Force at the Brian Lara Stadium. Powell said he had to adjust to the new ground.
It's a new ground to us. Obviously, we've never been here before or played here before, so we just had to assess conditions, see what the pitch was like, see what the ball was doing, and it was really hot as well, so you just had to factor that into trying to keep Trinidad in the field as long as possible and capitalizing on the back end of the day.
He credited the success of the innings to a good team plan.
Well, we've got a pretty good team plan. I think we played some good cricket in the first 2 matches as well. I think only one innings we haven't played that we've gotten over 300 runs. So we've been doing a good job as a batting unit. So I'm not worried about if we lose quick wickets or not, because I know that somewhere along the line we'll have a few partnerships and consolidate, which we did today.
Trinidadian left-hander Amir Jagu chipped in with 58, while West Indies' newest recruit, Casey Cotty, caught 31 and Terence Ward 26. Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal and Carlos Alcaraz were placed in the same half of the French Open men's bracket in Thursday's draw for the clay court Grand Slam tournament. Djokovic, who is the defending champion and seeded number 1, could meet 13-time champion Nadal in the quarterfinals at Roland Garros. Djokovic beat Nadal in the semifinals a year ago. Nadal leads the Grand Slam title standings among men with 21, one ahead of Djokovic and Roger Federer. This will be Djokovic's first major tournament since last year's US Open. He was not allowed to play in the Australian Open because he has not been vaccinated against COVID-19. If that Djokovic-Nadal showdown happens, the winner could face number 6 seed Alcaraz in the semi-finals. Alcaraz is just 19. He recently won the Madrid Open on clay and became the youngest man to break into the top 10 in the rankings since Nadal in 2005. That is the sports news for now. Regionally, elevating COVID-19 infections associated with a 6th wave in St. Lucia has renewed appeals from health experts to the public to get vaccinated. NBC Prime has the rest of the details.
Ministry of Health data on COVID-19 indicate the number of active infections as of May 17th exceeded 700 cases. The explosion of new infections is linked to a 6th wave fueled by 2 Omicron subvariants. These subvariants, confirmed to be in circulation in country, can cause reinfections and even breakthrough cases. A breakthrough infection occurs when a fully vaccinated person contracts the virus that causes COVID-19. According to Dr. Stephen King, a former chief medical officer, the science confirms vaccination provides the best protection against severe illness and even death.
Whether you had COVID or not, you should still get vaccinated, because the vaccination is going to give you additional protection, even if you had previous COVID.
Previous COVID-19 outbreaks infected thousands and killed dozens of people. However, the rate of hospitalizations and deaths has plummeted in recent months.
Very concerned about that. We always ask people to follow the protocols. Follow them, wear your mask, sanitize, and that must continue. We would hate to have to close the country again. That can't happen. We wish that will not happen. But I want to urge solutions to get vaccinated. There has been almost a stoppage in terms of vaccinations. I'm very concerned about it.
COVID-19 booster shots are available, which St. Lucian health experts say provides an extra layer of protection against the virus.
Further afield, United Nations Chief Antonio Guterres has warned of a global food shortage in the coming months due to issues linked to the war in Ukraine. However, he said he is hopeful the crisis can be averted. Guterres said he is in intense contact with Russia, Ukraine, Turkey, the United States and the EU to try and resume Ukrainian grain shipments and revive Russian fertilizer exports. Here's Al Jazeera with this report.
Before Russia's invasion 3 months ago, Ukraine was known as the world's breadbasket. It exported 12% of the world's wheat, 15% of its corn and half of its sunflower oil. But with its Black Sea ports such as Odessa blocked by Russian warships, goods can only travel on congested land routes that are far less efficient. It's led to food shortages that threaten to push tens of millions of people into food insecurity and famine.
It is absolutely essential that we allow these ports to open, because this is not just about Ukraine. This is about the poorest of the poor around the world who are on the brink of starvation as we speak. So I asked President Putin, if you have any heart at all, to please open these ports.
Secretary General Antonio Guterres is warning there is no solution to the growing global food crisis without reintegrating Ukraine's food production into world markets.
Russia must permit the safe and secure export of grain stored in Ukrainian ports. Alternative transportation routes can be explored, even if we know that by itself they will not be enough to solve the problem.
Food supplies around the world have already been declining because of warming temperatures and the pandemic. Guterres says talks can prevent a crisis, but with the war in Ukraine expected to continue long term, many are questioning whether that's possible. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.
This other one to report, U.S. intelligence shows there could be a North Korean nuclear test or a long-range missile test, or both, before, during or after President Joe Biden's trip to South Korea and Japan, starting this week. Reuters has more.
The U.S. on Wednesday warned that North Korea could be gearing up for a missile or nuclear test ahead of President Joe Biden's trip to Asia this week. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said the U.S. is taking precautions.
And we are prepared, obviously, to make both short and longer-term adjustments to our military posture as necessary to ensure that we are providing both defense and deterrence to our allies in the region, and that we're responding to any North Korean provocation.
This is Biden's first trip to the region as U.S. president. His main focus is to bring Asian allies together to help counter China's influence in the region. But North Korea's plans threaten to overshadow the visit. Pyongyang hasn't tested a nuclear bomb in 5 years, and South Korea's national security advisor on Thursday downplayed the possibility. However, Seoul did warn that a missile test was, quote, imminent. Biden had been considering a visit to the heavily fortified demilitarized zone that borders North Korea. But the White House has said that visit is now off the table.
All right, stay with us. We'll remind you of the headlines in just a moment. The main news before we leave you, Prime Minister Mitchell appeals for opposition leader Tobias Clement to return to the new National Party, while the National Democratic Congress seeks to make generational changes.
Telesford resident grabs attention with innovative creations.
Grenada records new COVID-related deaths as cases continue to increase.
In the region, sixth wave of COVID-19 in St. Lucia brings increased risk of reinfections.
Further afield, health officials in the United States making moves to stop the spread of monkeypox.
In sports, Top Strikers Sports Club take on Marlon Glean Fun City, while Jet Setters Sports Club showdown against the Sprang QPR as the national netball games continue. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight.
Continue to follow us online at gbn.gd, on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste.
And I'm Beverly Telesford. That's the news. Good night.
Good night.